Hello everybody and welcome to episode 3 of my tutorial series. Today we're going to be going over characters, class, and skills, how to make them interesting, etc, etc. So let's dive in. Alright. That's not the button I meant to hit. First, we are going to be starting with the character generator. Even if you don't know how to pixel art, you can make a very diverse group of characters without using the built-in ones, so I think a boy would be a best main character for this one. Okay. Now I can really see the face shape. I'm not old, so this one. Let's go this one, and slightly less shiny skin color. Looks kind of wonky without the back here. I like how it looks here. Don't necessarily like how it looks on the sprite, but we're just going to deal with it. Kind of messy. Again, like here, but not here. This makes it look so much longer than this does. Can I move it up? These all look really wonky now. Okay, that's 0. Let's move it down 1. I feel like I need to change the eyes before I change anything else. The boys don't have a lot of eye options. And I feel like they're always like super misaligned on the faces. That could just be me though. Okay. No. Might give him a scar. His character development. Okay, the hair color plus the scars remind me of Remus Lupin. That one. No. Nope. This is set in a fantasy world. I am really blind. I'm gonna be leaning in really close. That is the vampire outfit. No, that's too little snot. Too adventurous. Too aristocratic. Maybe just the basic. Yeah. And it matches his hair. He has what's the word I'm looking for? Color palette, but not. I don't know. Anyways, I was gonna give him a beard. Not quite. Just some subtle. Double. And they do have eyebrows by default. Nice. Yeah, let's go with that one. Alright, I guess that would cover that. No. I'm joking. Mostly. And I don't really like any of the way, except for those ones, the default glasses look. So let's just save settings. Make character. You guys can name him in the comments down below. Before that, I'm just gonna put question mark. If it'll let me. Dang it, I won't. Okay, then just MC. Alright, and then let's go in and create our first character. So I don't need any of these guys, and so if I have numlock on. I'm only going to have the main character. So I don't need to have any more of them. So let's just add him in. And then I need to actually go in and delete these guys. Believe it or not, this is actually important. Alright. Then let's first go into class, because now we have our character. This, depending on how much you want class to affect things, if you have a specific thing relevant, like this character is special, and there's the Barky. Anyways, if you have, where was I, specific character who has special traits, or has a specific one, like you want, there could be 8 swordsmen, but only this swordsman can use this skill, you do this here. Ignore this unless you're leaving yourself notes or using plugins. That I'll address after I show you the class, so let's actually dive into the class. Since there's only one character, I only need one class. Let's see, they're going to be a tradesman. 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 Tradesmen. 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 I hate English. Anyways, I'm gonna just leave all this the same. This is the levels at which you unlock certain skills. Say at level 100, I want them to unlock Rise 2. Level 99, I want them to unlock Raise 2. Then I just add that there. I'm keeping that in there because, honestly, why not? Here are, actually that's going to take a while, so I'm just going to go and explain here. You can set your custom value. You can adjust it by hand. You can generate curve. If they learn stuff fast, if they learn stuff slow, if they learn stuff normal. Then quick setting here. I have never gotten far enough in a game to actually fully mess with this. I usually just leave it basic, and that works out great for me. Because my games are usually more story heavy than combat heavy. And the game I'm currently working on, I'll actually have to go in and screw with this. But for now, they have a high HP. Why not? Because they're tradesmen, I feel like they'd have a higher defense too. Anyways, let's dive into here. So you'll notice that there are 6 tabs up here. This one is more useful for enemies, and I'm not going to go through and in detail explain each of these, because if you take your mousey mouse and hover over any of the things, it will tell you exactly what every single one of these things does. So that is my pro tip. Take your mouse, hover, and it'll explain. And if that doesn't help you, hop onto the RPG Maker forums. They will know what they're talking about, probably. So special flag, all battle guards have to preserve TP, collapse effect, boss instant, no disappear. Like if you have them persist after battle, that would be good. Party ability. This one is, it'll give the ability to the party, so whenever they're in the party, your encounter rate will drop to half, you'll encounter no one, you won't get surprise attacked, you'll get higher chance of a preemptive strike, you'll get double gold, or you'll get double items. So like if you had a thief, you could have drop item double there and be like the thief stole more because they were in your party. Action times, this one I actually don't know. I say as I hovered over it 1,000 times. Okay, so it's increasing the chance of like a double attacking stuff. This is the type of weapon armor they can equip. You need to make sure that this person can equip a sword and a dagger. That works great for my purposes. I'm not going to add any more. Equip armor, general, magic light, etc. You can change these in the system settings. I believe I've already showed that. If not, I'll show it in a future video. Lock equip, which means if they had like the master sword and you don't want them to be able to equip any other sword, you would lock their weapon equip and the player cannot change it. So you could lock, they have a friendship bracelet that you don't want to be able to take off, but you want it to show that they have the friendship bracelet equipped, you would lock the accessory slot. As they said, also if you have like guests joining the party and you don't want the player just stealing their equipment. Seal equip prevents you from equipping any equipment in the spot. This is more used. You'll notice that the traits for weapons, classes, skills, and items are all pretty similar, so they don't really change much. So some things that would apply more to weapons and other thing doesn't. Like there's a curse you can get on items in Minecraft that once you equip them, you cannot take them off until they break. So you could use this. You can use a combination of seal and lock, or as they said here, if you have a two-handed sword and you have 2 weapon slots, you could seal. If you're equipping this item, it would seal the other one, so you can't equip 2 swords. This one I have no idea. Oh, dual wield. Okay. So this means if you want the character to be able to dual wield, then you can do that here. Skills, this is just if it adds specific skills, and if it locks certain skills. Like there could be a sword that is like super OP attack, but the drawback is that you can't use any magic while it's equipped. Stuff like that. And then this will teach a skill if you get a certain item, and then this will stop you from using a skill. Like if you have a crossbow equipped, then it won't allow you to throw a sword because throw a rock because it's a two-handed weapon. I don't know. Attack, I'm going to come back to that one. And I'm going to go here. So this doesn't work the way that I first thought it did. The higher the value, the greater the weakness. So 100% is that it's normal. That is your normal weakness. It's not buffed or debuffed. If you go below 100, then you have a greater strength against it. And if you go above 100, you have a greater weakness to it. So say you had an ice slime, then its element rate of fire, you would want it to be like at 500, right? Oh, hello, ladybug. Debuff rate, it's the same thing, but instead of for elements, it's for all of the different parameters that I showed you earlier. State rate, same thing. State resist. If you want, you can here have a character that's immune to getting charmed, to getting killed, to getting electrified, things like that. This would be a good one, like, with paralysis. Here it is. Or stun. I can't remember which one's the lightning one. If you had, like, the helmet that Link wears in Breath of the Wild, and I think it's in Tears of the Kingdom too, but it's the one from Gerudo Valley that makes you immune to lightning. You could have something like that. Parameters are... I never mess with these. I, honest to God, never mess with these. If you want a in-depth explanation of these, you will have to find someone else. Hate to say it. Because I don't mess with it. But I feel like it works the same as everything else. Except for the default value for some of them is 0. Anyways, back to the attack now. This sets an attack element. So every time they attack, they will attack with this element. Say they're slime. You have a slime in your party, and it's made... I don't know why I'm stuck on slimes. And it's made of lightning, then its attack element would be thunder. Which has never made sense to me. Why is it called thunder if it's lightning? Anyways, attack state. This means that when I hover over it, when you just normal attack, again, if it's the thunder slime, it would grant paralysis. And that's the chance of it happening. Their attack speed, how many times they can attack in one turn. And then attack skill, which sets their basic attack to be a specific one. Because right now attack skill is just set to the basic attack, but you could have it be something different. Alright, that is traits. And I know I kind of flew through that. But anyways, here, don't mess with this. Honest, unless you know exactly what you're doing, don't mess with this. It's set pretty balanced, but it lists the amount of XP needed to level up. So, see, for level 1, you need 50, for level 2, 112, and it's cumulative. So it's not saying you get to 50 and it resets to 0. It's you get to 50, then you need to get the difference between 112 and 50. So you can increase it, decrease it, whatever you want. It just depends on the amount of XP you have your enemies dropping. Alright, so that is a very brief run through of classes. And again, for the traits section, just hover over it. It'll probably help you in the long run. Skills. Alright, so first we're going to build our own skill. Let's stick with the metaphor. Say we have a thunder slime and we want their basic attack to be static shock. Static shock. And then let's give it this icon. Actually, where's that icon? It will be an HP damage. I'll get into that in a sec. So it is go type none, occasion, battle screen, one enemy, message, uses. You can do that is character uses skill. Or character does skill, character cast skill, or you can make your own custom spell attack, animation, pierce, thunder. Does not require a weapon, critical hits, no, element. Thunder, okay, and then here this is special effect, no, parameter. Add debuff, no, add buff. No, what am I thinking of? State, add state, there we go. Paralysis, let's have it happen 50% of the time. And then here, this formula. So, what I usually do is I go and I copy it and I paste it. And I call it a day. Yeah. The way this works is, it uses PEMDAS, so, parentheses, I know that wasn't right, I'm sticking with it, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction, PEMDAS. And that is the order that it runs things. So it will do the A is the player, thank you, the attacker. Oh my goodness. So not necessarily the player, it's whoever is doing the skill. B is the target. Then you follow it. So A attack, so it is the person's attack. The user's attack times 4, subtract the enemy's defense times 2. So it's pretty balanced. It just makes it so you can get some higher numbers in there, because otherwise it would be very low without the multiplication. But if you're doing if you want to do like a Yu-Gi-Oh style thing, you would get rid of the times and just have the attack minus the defense. Then let's go through the effects again, because these are slightly different. These are pretty self-explanatory. So are these. Honestly, this one's one of the easier ones. It could be every time you use this skill, this is permanent. This grow is permanent. So if you wanted it to be a temporary thing, you'd want to add buff. But a grow permanently raises. So like you could have a skill that costs 1,000 TP, and every time you use it, you gain 1 max HP. And then again, learn skill, went over that. And then common event. I use these a lot, usually. But that just triggers any of the common events you have set here. And then here is the name, the description, the skill type, how much magic points it costs, how many technical points it costs, who you're targeting, but you can target no one. which don't know how that would... I guess if you're changing the weather, you would target no one. Ally, enemy and ally, or user, the number of one. You can attack one, you can attack all, or you can attack random enemies, like with a berserk effect. And then it can attack only alive ones, only dead ones, or only unconditional ones, which I'm not 100% certain what that one means. Alright, anyways, status. Yeah, it does. It can be selected only for allies. Got it. So this one, it doesn't matter if they're dead or alive, it'll work. Got it. Unconditional, duh. Critical hits, allowing it, yes or no. Sure, why not? It's a basic... I hypothetically would use this as a basic attack, so I'd want to allow criticals. Variance, which is the amount that this number determined here varies. So it'll go up or down by 20%. This is if it's required a dagger to perform it. Like if stabby stab requires a dagger, then you would have to have a dagger equipped to use this skill, otherwise it'll gray it out. Invocation, which is the speed. If you have like a lighter, quick use weapon, you could have it increase your character's speed, or you could have it decrease your character's speed if you're using a huge claymore or something like that. The success rate, probability that it succeeds, how many times it will repeat, and if you will gain any technical points from it. This is the hit type, so it's got actually certain hits since it's basic attack, and the animation that plays. And then, yeah, so let me actually give it to the character. Under level 1, static shock. Okay. And then I have them set a straight spin rate. Let's go into troops. Do a battle test. Oh goodness, that's loud. Special. I did not give him access to magic. Because I'm a nincompoop. I gave him access to special, not magic. But it's not magic. Sure, okay, for now, let's just set it to magic. Okay, now let's try this. After I turn my volume down. How did you get into battle test? Okay, I didn't mean to turn my volume all the way down. No, it's just loud. Okay, there we go, static shock. And they didn't get paralysis again. Okay, let's try it again. There we go, and now they're paralyzed. They can't move. Anyway, that is how that works. Yeah. Yeah, I had it set to none, because I was going to have it set as basic attack, but if I'm testing it, I don't want to. That is about it for actors, classes, and skills. I hope y'all enjoyed and learned something, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!